Hello, everyone. This is the most magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I'm back at it with some more Conquest. I'm currently on Conquest 6, and I believe I'm on Area 2 or 3. I can't exactly remember, but we'll find out shortly. And before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. I'm doing good and I'm staying safe for the most part. And not only am I going to be doing Conquest today, but I'm also going to be talking a little bit about Dying Light 2, kind of catching y'all up on where I'm at exactly. And then not only that, I'm also going to be talking a little bit about the future of the channel and future content. And it's not bad news or anything like that. So yeah, so I'm going to be talking a little bit about Dying Light 2 and then just the future of this channel as far as content and RTS content related, and potentially maybe doing other content. But yeah, enough of me just babbling on and on. I think we should go ahead and get started, and we should go ahead and jump into Conquest 6 Area 1, shall we? Alright. Now, talking about Dying Light 2, as you guys may or may not have seen, yesterday I posted a video of Dying Light 2. It was about a 2-minute video. It was a real short video. And I had fought it was a boss battle, and the boss battle was this giant, mutated, infected, named Leto. And if you haven't saw the video, some of you have. I'm aware that the entertainer saw it. That's one person. But I know a couple of you have seen it. Some of you haven't. But if you haven't watched it, in that video, I show why I love using the bow and arrow. And all I've got to say, it was amazing. I was surprised how that boss battle didn't go how I expected it to. That's all I'm going to say for those that haven't seen it. But if you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's a real short video, so that should give you a hint on how quick the boss battle went. And when it first happened, I couldn't help but laugh hysterically at the time because of the absurdity of it. It was too great. I had to show it. And talking about Dying Light 2 also, so what that little part was, it was a part of this main story mission where, okay, so I'm at the part where you're in the downtown area of the map, and you have to be working for this certain part of the game. You have to work with the peacekeepers. Their leader down there, well, I don't think, he's not the actual leader, but this guy named Jack Matt, he is a pretty high-ranking lieutenant within the peacekeepers. While he isn't the official leader, he's pretty much like the acting leader. He's got pretty high power within the peacekeepers. And anyway, Jack Matt, he wants to go into the VNC tower, and he wants to start the electricity in that tower. And what he wants to do is he wants to use propaganda to defeat this group of humans named the Renegades, and he wants to, get the electricity back on so he can reach out to other people and bring in reinforcements. To bring in reinforcements to help him and the peacekeepers beat the Renegades. And we have to go talk to this guy named Juan Rayner about getting this radio to work. And so Juan Rayner, he has this radio, but the problem is it's not working. So we have to go to this cathedral to go see this tech guy named Kurt. And that leads us to the cathedral where I had that boss battle with the giant mutated infected named Leto. And yeah, we just pretty much have to get this guy Kurt to fix this radio for... No, not a radio. Was it a radio or it was a track? It was either a radio or a tracking device. But anyway, we have to see this guy Kurt about fixing this radio or tracking device for, we have to do this for for Juan Rayner, and that giant mutated Leto, he just happens to be in our way. And how that concludes is, once we catch up to Kurt, the crazy tech guy in the cathedral, once we catch up to him, he says, yeah, you know what, I'll help you. And he just pretty much only wants friendship. And we could have just said, we have a choice, either, okay, sure, we can be friends, or heck nah, you're crazy. And I just said, you know what, we could be friends, sure, whatever. So that crazy guy in the cathedral who released Leto on us, we ended up becoming friends with him. I don't know, that's funny. But so yeah, so that's where I'm at. Once we got the radio or tracking device fixed for Juan Rayner, then we have a meeting with Jack Matt and Juan Rayner about going to the VNC tower. And this lieutenant named Rowe that works with the peacekeepers and a couple of other peacekeepers are going to meet us at the VNC tower. So that's where I'm at. And that's where that little part with the giant mutated came in at. And Kurt, let's just say he calls Leto his little poodle. And he's, I don't know, he considers Leto a poodle. I can't even talk. But you guys know what I mean. He really considers that big giant mutated a poodle. Like, seriously? Yo, like, he could have killed us the way he was going on about throwing things. And I'm not sure, like, I don't want to say too much, but it was a short boss battle. I have a good idea as to why it was so short, and it could be really simple. I went back and I looked at the footage. Leto, his level was at level 3, but my character was at level 6. So that might have had something to do with it. But I was just stunned at the time, and I had to share that. So, yeah, we're going to be moving on to Area 2, the Woodbury Gates. Now, on Locke's latest stream, there was a little bit of a debate on how Woodbury is said. and I thought that was quite interesting. I just say it like Woodbury, so even though it's not spelled Berry, you know, obviously as you guys can see, but I'm not sure how people in England and Britain say Woodbury, but obviously you guys are understanding how I'm saying it, Woodbury, because it does sound like they're saying Woodbury, you know, pretty much, even though it's not spelled like that. But anyway, you know, so yeah, that's where I'm at on Dying Light 2. We had to get this radio or tracking device fixed for Juan Rainer, which that ended up, you know, leading us to the cathedral with that boss battle with Leto. The crazy tech guy, Kurt, and I became friends. We got that fixed, and now I'm at the VNC Tower, and I'll be sure to definitely let you guys know what happens with that. Now, talking about content and the future of this channel. Now, as you guys can see, I'm on Conquest 6, and that's supposed to be the final Conquest ever. Now, once I complete Conquest fully, that's going to knock out a lot of my RTS content right there when that's fully completed. Even though this is repeat stuff that you guys have already seen or have already done yourselves, I mean, it's content. Is it the best content ever? No, but it's a part of my content, and once Conquest is finished, that pretty much knocks out a good portion of my RTS content. And after this, there would only be what? My calendar reviews and rating with me, and that's about it. Now, I want to say this, over the next couple of days, on my community tab on my YouTube channel, over the next couple of days, I'm going to be making a couple of polls, and I would like your guys' help on this. You don't have to. If you want to, you can. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to be making some polls to help me plan future content. I'm going to have a poll related only to RTS, and then I'm going to have another couple of polls related to other things, maybe RTS, maybe not RTS related. And if you guys want to vote on those polls, you can. That would really help me out on deciding and on how to plan out future content, because I'm still going to be doing RTS content. You know, that's not going to be going away completely. Hey guys, I'm back, and I'm not sure what happened, but you guys didn't really miss anything. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Now let's continue on. Now, you know, as I was saying, I'm going to create a couple of polls over the next couple of days, and you guys don't have to, but by voting on the polls, you know, that would help me out as far as planning out future content. But I have a couple of ideas for sure. We'll see how it goes, but I'm trying to not fully do RTS content all the time anymore. You know, I'm still going to do it, but I would like to maybe try different things. So yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of different polls, and you know, of course, you guys don't have to vote, but if you guys did vote, it would kind of help me out as far as planning out future content on RTS or just other things outside of RTS. And speaking of, you know, doing different content, I have to thank you guys for voting on the NFL poll that I made, I don't know, a couple of days ago on which game you guys would like to see next. And you guys voted for you guys voted to see me lose to the Miami Dolphins in Miami and in the rain. So I'm definitely going to get to work on that next, and that will be uploaded, I don't know, sometime next week. Sometime next week is definitely more likely at this point. And I saw that there's going to be a brand new event called March Massacre. Well, all I'm going to say real quick is it's an event and it's happening. Nothing special. The event is definitely a massacre, if I must say so myself. And pretty much that's my thoughts on it. What are your thoughts on the March Massacre event? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Or are you just like, whatever on it? Whatever your thoughts are on it, let me know down in the comments below if you would like to. Let me see if we're still good. Okay, we're still good. Bro, come on, really? You gotta put these stupid Guardian Shields up right now? Really? This is gonna be a big, massive L. And talking about big, massive L's, I know this doesn't have anything to do with what I'm getting ready to talk about, but I've talked about WWE kind of briefly. I know one thing, come April 1st or April 2nd, if both Roman Reigns and Jay and Jimmy Uso, if they don't lose all of the gold at WrestleMania, it's going to be a big, massive L. A big waste of everybody's time. I'll admit, I liked the Roman Reigns Tribal Chief run when it first was new and fresh, but it's getting very boring, very predictable, and very stale pretty quickly. So I'm really hoping to see Cody Rhodes and possibly Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Hopefully we see them three take all of the gold away from the bloodline at WrestleMania. If not, it's a big, massive L and a big waste of time, in my opinion. And pretty much that's all I got to say about WWE and WrestleMania. And another thing, actually, I hope oh man, I'm just getting my butt whooped handed to me right now. I don't know. But another thing, I hope we see Rhea Ripley beat Charlotte Flair. Oh, I hope that android Charlotte Flair loses. Oh my gosh. I really wish Rhea Ripley would have picked Bianca Belair to face and beat at WrestleMania, but and talking about Bianca Belair, I hope Asuka beats her. I mean, you know, I get that Bianca Belair, she's great PR advertisement or whatever for like the little girls that are wrestling fans. I get that. She's marketable for the young the young little girls that are wrestling fans. I understand that. But Bianca Belair, she is stale as a saltine cracker. She needs a character change or something. She needs to go ahead and lose and let Asuka have another run at a women's championship. Honestly, I don't think it'll happen, but I wouldn't mind seeing Bianca Belair turn heel. That would be a change up for her character. Maybe a welcomed change up if they did it correctly. So yeah, I'm hoping to see Cody Rhodes win. I'm hoping to see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens beat the Usos. I'm hoping to see Rhea Ripley beat the android Charlotte Flair. And I'm hoping to see Asuka beat Bianca Belair. Other than those matches, I'm not really caring all that much about the other matches. Maybe to see what what's his name? The Intercontinental Champion right now. Oh, what's his name? I think his name is Walter. Or it's something. No, his name was Walter, but they changed it to something else. Other than possibly seeing what Walter is doing, I mean, you know, other than the matches I just listed, and then possibly seeing what the Intercontinental Champion is doing at WrestleMania, I just could not care less about what else is happening. I'll tell you, one of the most disappointing things that came from October of last year, Bray Wyatt. His return has been pointless and disappointing. Why did he come back? That's one thing I don't get. I mean, I'm not the biggest Bray Wyatt fan, but even I was like, oh crap, okay, he's came back, so let's see what they're gonna do with him. Everything up until the Royal Rumble was great, and then after the Royal Rumble, Bray Wyatt became ice cold. Ice cold. Now, some people think that is Triple H doing that on his own accord. No. Triple H is head of creative for now, and he is making these booking decisions. Some of them aren't on his own accord. That puppet master, Vince McMahon, is pulling those strings on some of this WrestleMania card. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say about WWE and WrestleMania. Okay, and that's gonna do it. That's all I got for you guys for today. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and for your continued support. Or if you're new, welcome in for the first time. All of you are very awesome, and I thank you again. And don't forget to hit the bell and switch on all notifications so you know the second I upload to YouTube. I am Beak, And I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest. Until next time. Bye, guys.